ꯀꯥꯞꯊꯣꯛꯄꯅ ꯐꯠꯇꯕ꯭ꯔꯥꯕ?
ꯍꯣꯏ ꯌꯥꯔꯦ, ꯆꯦꯛꯁꯤꯟꯕꯅ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯀꯥꯞꯄꯨꯔꯣ. ꯑꯩ ꯀꯥꯞꯄꯣꯏ.
ꯑꯁ, ꯈꯪꯗ꯭ꯔꯦꯗ. ꯀꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯉꯥꯡꯅꯗꯣꯏꯅꯣ ꯈꯪꯗ꯭ꯔꯦ ꯑꯩ. ꯐꯔꯦ, ꯑꯗꯨꯗꯤ ꯑꯩ ꯆꯠꯂꯨꯈꯤꯒꯦ. ꯄꯨꯡꯉꯣ, ꯃꯃꯥ ꯍꯤꯗꯥꯛ ꯀꯥꯞꯄꯨꯒꯦꯀꯣ. ꯄꯄꯥꯒ ꯂꯩꯔꯝꯃꯣ.
COVID-19 लाइसत असि ngakthoknabagidamak COVID ki vaccine kapana लाइसत असि mari leinaba laina लाइसत singdagi ngakthokjaba ngami masida natana
First headlines. Conrad K. Sangma arrives at Imphal International Airport today. Netizens retaliated against atom blockade to pass ADC bill, warns of counter blockade. And India reports 8,488 new COVID-19 cases in the last 24 hours, lowest since June last year. Hello and welcome to ELITETV. This is the 3 p.m. English news. I'm SANATOMBI with the key highlights of the day. Before giving you the news, we request you to follow the SOP given by the government. Wear face mask when out in public, wash hands regularly, and maintain a minimum distance of 6 feet between one person and another. ELITETV requests you to get vaccinated in time to protect ourselves from this virus and play your part in the fight against COVID-19. Now the news in detail. National People's Party National President and Chief Minister of Meghalaya, Conrad K. Sangma, arrived at Imphal International Airport today in view of the upcoming general election. Conrad Sangma flew directly from Shillong to Imphal in an Indigo flight for his 3 days visit to Imphal. During his visit, NPP election campaign will be launched in the state and various issues will be discussed with the NPP leaders. He will also visit the intending candidates of NPP. Several people in the state of Manipur have strongly reacted to the ADC bill proposed by the Hill Area Committee. The existence of two governments, one for the valley and another in the hills, is objected because it is unconstitutional. The bill cannot be passed by the Manipur Assembly but can only be raised in the Indian Parliament. Majority of the citizens of Manipur disagree with the bill because it is against the integrity of the state. It was announced that if the indefinite economic blockade called by ATSUM is not lifted, there will be a counter blockade in the valley as well. Furthermore, it revealed those who support the bill, namely Tien Haukep, Laishio and Alfred, reside in Imphal Valley, and protesters will storm in their houses and ask them to leave the valley and permanently settle in the hills. There will be a strong movement against those who support the bill if they do not withdraw the blockade and the bill.
Hauji kaigumba sigi irang dina henjal aga amang su mayam ma tawgre aduga saida khogi jul 18 adagi adu adana mayam ma tawgre saida isa isu mayam ju legi da khogi do mayam jauri aduna sadagi hena sathiba hatak su tholap yai kaigumba sijina maram oraga hauji leiba akhoigi singi adagi tamgi leiba mayam dina yan sannarakanda amato oinaba tawbiyu
Manipur gi adum lama second town ni aduda Brahma border ki su oirba mafam khama ki su oirba mafam singtam pula muslim isininaw mayam punna khunaiba adum laba kasing kaitiani masida Manipur da singi tamgi haida ani thopagi wafam si yaroi koi yaroi amagattani koi Manipur ki sanalaiba ki pibam se kai ba yaroi loina nan makoina sing makaina akoina borget tawgani haraba ekoi kudakta counter borget tawgani kudakta handopio masi ekoi nahak laitana akoi bu kihan makhangan basa ngasi haiba numista gi di taksing naga topira adunatra gi akoi sibagi dana kan makhongdan chanjelagani haiba sa
Social United Clubs Organization today organized a 2-day program for issuance of CMHT card at Triska Club, Kurai, Ningthobung, Laikai. The main guests were President of Amuko, Fairoijam Nandoluang, President of Imphal East District United Clubs Organization, the Kelambam Dwijomangang, Advisor of Social United Clubs Organization, Suko, Laishram Vivekananda, and President of Triska Club, Wikom Jivan Maitei. Fairoijam Nandoluang expressed that the number of new CMHT cards registration taken up by various clubs remained low. He stated in every constituency, MLAs and their workers, Jila Parishad members, Pradhan members and councillors issue the cards manually to their respective political party voters or likely future voters of their parties. He added how impoverished persons and poor sick patients who truly deserve the CMHT cards could not avail it yet. He urged the authority to provide the cards to those who need it the most. He expressed this is the fundamental reason why Social United Clubs Organization or SUCO organized a 2-day-long program. He appealed to all the clubs in all the constituencies to do the same in order to provide the CMHT cards to all the poor and sick persons who require the most and further seek the various club support further. Meanwhile, Amuko urged all the clubs to be aware of the true intentions of intending candidates in view of the upcoming election. BJP Nambol Mandal organized Boots Committee review meeting cum senior citizens and intellectual meet at Isok Awang Laikai, Nambol AC. Ex-Union Minister T.H. Chauba, BJP Bishnupur District Committee President R.K. Bimola, BJP Nambol Mandal A.S. Brajamani, BJP Manipur Pradesh Vice President and Nambol AC BJP intending candidate retired IPS T.H. Basanta were the main guest of the event. As part of the event, 400 newly joined BJP supporters from 130 families were felicitated with souls. Speaking on the occasion, T.H. Basanta assured the people that he will take up various developmental works for the constituency if he is elected in the upcoming 2022 general election.
Akwai lairiba youth singse, naharol singse, akwai ma'am, fajana guide tawbiba. Moisi karmain tawdana employment phanganba tungi oiba employment phanghodraba singdo educated ti oiba chahi dikra hendokraba government ki thabakti phanghodraba singdo karmain tawdana senthuk lambi se singadage loan mudra loan boiro natraga bank ta chatre pros tawdana aduki matik akoina mating pangaga mayam punna akoi senthuk lambi se sillaga punna chaukhon menanaba akoi mayam honamina si haibdu soi thamjage.
Dr. Konika Karaijam awarded the Base Educator 2021 Awards in the Global Education Summit Awards and Convocation 2021, jointly organized by International Internship University and International Council for Educators as part of Ajadika Amrit Mahotsav. The award was handed over for her various works taken up for the students during the critical times of the pandemic at a community level. Dr. Konika Karaijam is currently an associate professor at DM College of Teacher Education in Imphal and an honorary administrator at Keats Foundation, Gari. It may be mentioned that she had bagged various awards for her works in the past. Maharaja and Rajya Sabha MP of Manipur, Laisem Basana Jauba, graced the annual Bumble, Jumfa Fanit, Harvest and Erecting of Terung Kasun or Tontem Pole at Nungbi Kulen. The MP, Maharaj, while giving his speech, said that Jumfa Fanit Festival is the harvesting festival which was celebrated since the days of your forefathers. And the same tradition and custom is being practiced by the present generation that clearly showed that Shingmi Tammi are brethren bounded by same custom and tradition and not by some political agenda. MK Preso A. Simre, former Deputy Speaker and intending BJP candidate for 45 Jingai Ashi, who was a special guest of the celebration, said that Nungbi is a rich village since the earlier times and is resourceful, thereby living a bountiful life contented through hard work in paddy field and farming. Earlier, Maharashtra Jauba also inaugurated Tarung Kasun or Kinba or Tontem Pole near the village ground at Nungbi. During the function, the elders of the villagers presented a traditional blazing song to Meitei Wo, meaning Maharaj of Manipur. Amongst other programs, the program was attended by former Chingai Minister or MLA Dr. Kasim Riba as special guest, Sibachandra Luang OSD and media advisor to MP Shana Jauba, Sarah Ching, BJP State Coordinator, former Ukrul ADC Chairman QR K Dixon, BJP Chingai Mandal, Mahila Mandal, BJP Karyakartas, well-wishers and other locals from neighboring villages. Let's slip it into a short break. We'll be back with more news.
Hakselgi Maikaida awonba ama puraknabagi khongthangda Nambol Bazargi Koireng Roadta Hospital ama hangdoktuna ana laingi khudongchaba piba hauzare. Medicine, ENT, Gynecology, Orthopedics, Pediatrics na chingba departments kaya amada laing bachathari. 24/7 gi facilities piduna X-ray, ultrasound, special and routine laboratory test kaya tawbagi khudongchaba su pizari. Zion Hospital asina adongi isabu na deyekta na lainaba laing naba hotnabada achoba thodang lauduna adomadongi punsibu nungayay faba punsiyama oinabagi pandam thamli. Didim lambida tangna tomthin ngaliba hospital asina adongi laing bagi maikaida achoba thodang lauzari. Zion Healthcare and Research Institute, Nambol Makha, Koireng Road. Contact number 038529567111.
Rohan Film, cyclist and philanthropist na Cycling for Humanity campaign gi makada kunai asigi sotharaba kanglup singbu tengbang duna lakli. Reading e-ride na paikhat chariba one household one e-scooter campaign asidasu hena mapungfa na ba mateng pangminas.
Manipur gumba pikraba state asidadi ekoina chachok chachin tawriba jaga singsi khutna lamba puba jaga da ngaktoba maram aduna mayam gi damakta leijare environmental friendly oiriba adongi perfect partner e-scooter. One household, one e-scooter. Hariba campaign asida mayam khudimagsu sharuk yamdasi.
For more queries, please visit our showroom at Sangai Pronin Temkol, Moirang Patlo, or Thobal Atokpam. And do visit our website arambai2020.com or Arambai2020 app.
Welcome back. Now more news and updates. As part of the ongoing awareness program on the rights and importance of the participation of peoples with disabilities in the upcoming election, a program was organized at Lungkau Village, Tamanglong District. Dr. Sapam Jasawanta Singh, Chairman, HT Foundation Manipur, Chief Advisor, State Platform of Disabled People's Organizations Manipur, Muhammad Yunus Khan, President, State Platform of Disabled People's Organization Manipur, and Sangai Village Vice Chairman were the main guests of the event. Speaking on the occasion, Muhammad Yunus Khan talked on the negligence of the disabled people by various sections of the society. He continued that the awareness program was organized to recognize the rights of the disabilities in choosing the rightful candidate in view of the upcoming general election. He also talked on the various problems faced by the disabilities in day-to-day life. He further urged the government and concerned authority to look into the matter so that the disabled people are given access to the benefits given by the various projects and schemes of the government and non-governmental organizations. According to several reports, on the 17th of November, the Myanmar military junta arrested a number of Chin and Burmese women who were working as medical team members for the People's Resistance Movement in the Sagaing region, Myanmar. Myanmar major gospel singer Deji Banlal Rauni was reportedly among those that have been apprehended by the Myanmar military force. They were reported to have been manhandled. Although the Myanmar military coup and the ongoing humanitarian crisis in the country have fallen deaf ears on the international community, the situation in Myanmar right now, especially in the frontier region, remains tense and reports of human rights violations by the military are rampant. It is important to note that just a month ago, the military was shelling towns across Chin state that borders Mizoram. 3 individuals together with 2 juveniles have been arrested in reference to the murder of Special Sub-Inspector Ace Buminathan at the Navalpad police station in Tiruchi. The trio, certainly one of them recognized as Manikandan, 19 years, was arrested by particular police groups fashioned to probe the case. 4 particular groups have been constituted to apprehend the absconding accused concerned with the homicide of Buminathan, who was hacked to demise with sharp weapons after he chased and intercepted 3 individuals who have been fleeing on a motorbike after stealing a goat close to a railway subway at Palatupati below the Kiranur police station limits in Pudukkottai district on Sunday morning. Buminathan was on evening rounds at Pulangudi colony on the outskirts of Tiruchi when the crime occurred. At the same time as Buminathan was conducting inquiries into the trio after intercepting them, Manikandan and the 2 juveniles attacked him with sharp weapons on his head, killing him on the spot and fled from the scene of crime, a police press launch stated. The Kiranur police registered a case of homicide on a criticism from particular Sub-Inspector Shekhar. The rupee depreciated 5 paise to 74.35 against the US dollar in opening trade on Monday as a massive sell-off in domestic equities and firm American currency overseas weigh on investor sentiment. However, lower crude prices supported a local unit and restricted the fall, forex dealers said. At the interbank foreign exchange, the rupee opened weak at 74.36 but edged up to quote 74.35 against the American dollar, showing a fall of 5 paise in the early session. On Thursday, the rupee had closed at 74.30 against the US dollar. Forex markets were closed on Friday on the occasion of Guru Nanak Jayanti. On the domestic equity market front, the 30-share Sensex was trading 641.37 points or 1.08% lower at 58,994.64, while the broader NSE Nifty declined 179.25 points or 1.01% to 17,585.55. The dollar index, which gauges the greenback strength against a basket of 6 currencies, gained 0.10% to 96.12. India has reported 1,488 COVID-19 cases in the last 24 hours, which is the lowest rise in the daily cases in 583 days, according to the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. The country also reported 249 deaths in the last 24 hours, taking the death toll to 4,65,911. India's active caseload stood at 1,18,443, the lowest in 534 days. 116.87 crore vaccine doses have been administered so far under the nationwide vaccination drive, and 63.25 crore total tests has been conducted so far. Delhi government has extended a ban on the entry of trucks carrying non-essential items into the city and work from home for its employees till November 26 to combat air pollution and minimize its health effects. However, schools and colleges will remain closed till further orders. Though the order issued by the Environment Department did not make it clear if the curbs on construction and demolition activities will continue, a senior official said that the ban has been lifted. A senior central government official said that CAQM will hold a review meeting on November 23. The order issued by the Environment Department said, keeping in view the very poor air quality forecast and that vehicular pollution could cause extensive air pollution and release harmful air pollutants, particularly when the air quality is very poor, it is felt that there is a need for further extension of the curbs on vehicular movement in Delhi. According to the Indian Institute of Tropical Meteorology's Air Quality Early Warning System for Delhi, the air quality is likely to remain in the poor to moderate category on Monday and Tuesday. The air quality for the subsequent 5 days is also likely to remain in the poor to the lower end of the very poor category. Oil prices came off 7-week lows on Monday but remain under pressure after Japan said it was weighing releasing oil reserves, and as the COVID-19 situation in Europe worsened, raising concerns about both oversupply and weak demand. Brent closed 14 cents to $78.75 a barrel as of 5:02 Greenwich Mean Time, and U.S. West Texas Intermediate crude futures were down 4 cents at $75.90 a barrel. West Texas Intermediate and Brent prices hit their lowest since October 1st early in the session. They slumped around 3% on Friday, declining for the 4th straight week for the first time since March 2020. Japanese Prime Minister Fumio Kishida signaled on Saturday he was ready to help combat soaring oil prices following a request from the United States to release oil from its emergency stockpile in an unprecedented move. Tokyo is exploring ways to bypass a law which permits the release of oil reserves only in cases of supply shortage or natural disasters. For ELITETV News Channel, contact the email address info@elitetv.in or to the mobile number 940-289-0982 and subscribe to ELITETV YouTube channel or follow on Facebook page, Instagram and Twitter for more information about the channel. Now the headlines once again. Conrad K. Sangma arrives at Imphal International Airport today. Netizens retaliated against atom blockade to pass ADC bill, warns of counter blockade. And India reports 8,488 new COVID-19 cases in 24 hours, lowest since June last year. That's all with the news and updates for this edition of ELITETV English News. Thanks for watching ELITETV and have a great day.